So I'm here with Andy Ash from the CSIRO. Andy's the director of the Climate Change Adaptation Flagship, big research program. And, it's tempting to think about climate change as a linear thing. Up go greenhouse emissions, up go temperature, and that happens in a really kind of steady and predictable way. But I gather there's a time lag between when the atmosphere's temperature increases and when oceans warm, and there's a variability around that as well. How does that play out?
Yeah, well, there's two factors there. There's the lag factor and also the variability factor. So dealing with that lag factor, the greenhouse gases that we're putting in the atmosphere now are going to be resident in the atmosphere for a long time. So, and it takes time for those to play out in terms of increased temperature.
And that's like thermal inertia, right? Just like I have to turn the pot on for a minute or two before it actually heats up. Yes. That's what's happening to the ocean.
Yeah, so the greenhouse gases that we're putting in the atmosphere now, we won't feel the full impact of those until, say, 2030 or so.
So that means what we're feeling now relates to what was in the atmosphere 20 or 30 years ago.
Yeah.
And gee, how many people were on the planet then? It was like 3.5, 4 billion, huh?
Yeah, so we've really got to take that sort of factor into account.
Right.
The second one is the variability side of things, and that can mask what are long-term underlying trends. So we can have temperature increasing on a long-term basis, but for any period of time, even a few years, you can have that, in fact, decreasing or increasing more rapidly, and it goes up and down, but we've got this long-term trend. It's much in the same way as, as now we're going from winter through to summer, that we might get a period of warm weather, and then next week can be quite a bit cooler.
Like last weekend was really cold, but before that it was blistering.
Yeah. That doesn't mean that the tilt of the Earth's axis has stopped and we're not heading towards summer. It just means that we've got this gradual warming as we do go from winter through to summer, but we have periods of weather that make it cooler for a week and then hotter for a week, and the same thing plays out in the climate system over many years.
And what's it like for you as one of the studies, senior scientist in a very kind of hot area, climate change, very, very contentious. What's it like to, describe this complexity when the public clearly wants the simple answer?
Yeah, it is a real challenge because climate change now has become highly sort of polarised in people's opinions and beliefs, and it has moved into the area of beliefs. And just throwing more evidence into the debate is not necessarily going to change those beliefs. So we need to completely rethink our way of communicating some of the issues around climate change.
And let me just get back to the basics. For you, what is science?
Science is a journey of discovery, understanding how the world works, and turning that understanding of the world into a better existence for humanity and also all the ecosystems and species that
all the
are
critters that
associated.
are around them. And so when you say understanding the world, that's actually a fact thing, isn't it?
Yeah, it's evidence. It's finding evidence about how things work and how systems respond to stresses that we might put on.
Finding out the reality that we're in. Okay. Sometimes good to remember that when we talk about science, it really is a journey of discovering reality.
Yeah.
And you might believe it or not, but at the end of the day, that's the challenge.
Yeah, it's a fantastic journey of discovery.
Yay. Well, I'm very glad you're doing what you're doing, so thank you very much.
Okay.